Did you read To Kill a Mockingbird?
No, I'm kind of against the message.
I like how we picked the biggest hill in the city to walk up for the start of this.
Yeah, it's not going to be very flattering.
Do you exercise?
You know what? I don't really. I'm trying to be more active, though.
This is my exercise for the month.
Yeah, exactly. And I tried to go on a run yesterday, actually. Something I've never done or ever do.
No.
And I'm like, I'm not going to bring my phone, to be... try to be as, optimize as much as possible.
You want to connect with your body.
Exactly. Connect with the earth.
Want to sit here?
Yeah. And so I go no phone. Immediately get so lost on the run. I'm lost and exhausted. Felt biblical.
Were you running in your own neighborhood?
Yeah, and I still got lost. I ran up to Eglinton. I live near Eglinton. I ran up to Eglinton, and then I went west for a long time to the point that I was super exhausted and didn't recognize any landmarks or where I was.
One time, me and my friend threw on some rollerblades.
Yeah.
And we're going blading. And we started in Etobicoke.
Okay.
Which, for anybody who's not from Southern Ontario, it's not a far drive from Toronto, but it's a very far rollerblade.
It's true. It's impressive.
And we started down at the waterfront.
Yeah.
And we rollerbladed to the CN Tower. And I almost died. And then we phoned our friend and said, "You got to come get us."
At that point,
we phoned a guy in Etobicoke and
yeah,
said, "You got to come pick us up.
We need help.
I don't have bones in my legs anymore."
Was it at that point that you'd been rollerblading so long? Did it feel weird? Like it's like sea legs. Did it feel weird to walk in shoes afterwards?
Yeah, and we didn't have our shoes. We didn't even have the option to just get on the train
to go normal.
Nope.
You just have to be blading.
We had to.
That's how you commute.
We bladed into a Smoke's Poutineery.
Are these?
You ever glide into a poutineery?
So
it's a
unnecessary.
baller move.
Yeah, but the people who work there are probably like, holy.
You just glide to the counter. Hey, give me the triple meat blaster.
Yeah, the people who work there probably do not like to see that.
No, I've also gone on to
two people coming at you fast with an order,
or suspiciously slow.
Slow
ghosts.
Is scary.
Just ghosts
floating over.
Because if the line of sight if they couldn't see the feet, they'd be like, are they moonwalking forwards? Which is just regular walking.
Right. Floating, and then we'll take a water. No poutine even.
Yeah, is the bathroom for customers only? I've been rollerblading for 5 hours.
You can't have poutine after rollerblading that's too much.
And it was
too much child.
It was
like child meal and child way of commuting.
Hey. Rollerblading as a child, that's not cool and adult anymore?
I mean, doing it for 5 hours is adult. No kid would do that.
I think they should bring back the roller skating, drive-in restaurants.
Yeah, I saw they still have them in the States.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, but
Is it Checkers? Is that the one that No.
That's too much to ask of the staff. Because you have to do a fast food job, and then on top of it, you have to be seen rollerblading by people. By peers and your community.
The interview is so it's minimum wage. How's your balance?
Yeah. How's your whimsy?
I think
spins.
I think I just really always admired. I envied when Fred Flintstone got that big rack of ribs.
Yeah.
From the roller skating lady.
And his rollerblades were probably it probably was like a toucan taped to his foot or something ridiculous.
I gotta get me a new job.
That show's ridiculous. Well, that show would never happen like that. That's my problem with the Flintstones.
It's just so unrealistic.
It's just unrealistic.
You were a stand-up comedian.
Yeah. As are you.
When did you know that you were funny?
Well, I remember being a little kid. I wouldn't say I know I'm funny ever. That kind of seems arrogant to say.
I don't think it is.
Thank you.
Let me just speak into your life for a minute.
Yeah.
If you ask an electrician, are you good at your job? What's he going to say?
Yes.
Best in the city.
What does the side of his pizza maker?
What does the side of the panel van say? Best in town.
Yeah, but I think I consider every electrician I've ever met so arrogant. Some modesty would do them well.
Okay.
I'm
how much money they make?
I'm not the best in the city, but I'm up there. I would love an electrician that said I'd hire him. If he's honest. I'm okay. I'm learning.
I'm learning. I just like.
I'm taking it.
It's kind of a hobby for me.
I'm taking it one job at a time. I would hire that electrician.
I'm just saying to any artists watching this.
Yeah.
Get a real job. No. It's
treat it like
other people other people treat their job and themselves better than artists do a lot of the time.
Right.
Artists tend to get into this space of like, well, gee, it would be nice. No, you're a painter. You've been painting for 30 years.
It's true.
You're good at it.
It's
it has
true.
value.
Yeah.
So when you
I
say,
think
I'm not funny, that's preposterous. First of all, because I've seen you perform.
Right.
And I do think you are top 3 in the city.
Wow, thank you.
And you see how
High
big
praise.
the city is? Do you know how many stand-up comedians...
Now that I saw how big it is,
Do you know how many stand-up comedians are standing on that bridge right now?
making observations about the bridge. What's up with the... This thing takes me from one point to another point
Who built
over a
this?
ravine. Yeah.
When did you know that you were funny?
Well, I remember being a kid, actually,
Lucky.
not thinking that I was that funny, and
But great
you
memory.
were put to work as
'cause
a young...
You remembered your childhood.
Yeah. And, well, this is the one memory I didn't repress. All of it else was repressed.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, no, this one kid took me, I remember, to the bathroom and was like, "You're funny."
Not a great start. Okay.
His name was Peter. Speaking of Greeks, his name was Peter Alexandropoulos.
That's a huge name.
Yeah, I know. But he took me aside and he was like, he said, "We're funny." He said, "We're the funny ones."
It was almost like you were...
So it's like he kind of
That's how-
brought me into this community.
It's almost like he was trying to like rope you into like dealing drugs. But instead he was
Yeah.
like, hey, look, you and I, we got something
We crack jokes.
no one else got. We got the jokes.
Yeah. He did kind of
Yeah.
take a mentorship role. But I remember that. So then I remember thinking that.
A mentorship
A little bit, he went, "You're funny. We're funny. Lean into it." I'm like 4. I'm like, okay.
He unzipped his bag, a whoopee cushion there, and he's like, we're going to go blow some minds.
I'm like, I'm
Alexandropoulos does not mess around.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm 6. I'm scared all the time. I don't care. But
We're going to, hey, the Alexandropoulos way is we harness that fear into laughs.
yeah, I'm like, okay.
Turn your pain into comedy.
He's never real. He's just kind of like a shadow in the sky.
He's just Obi-Wan.
Yeah. He was my Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Actually. But
Died?
rest in peace.
That was the first time you got maybe some like real like affirmation from another kid who's like, you're funny.
Yes. And then I remember getting affirmation because I remember, that's a great word for it. I remember also my friends made this thing of they would tell everybody what they were good at, and then they would always tell me I was funny. So people would tell me I was funny. And then also I think it was from process of elimination because I wasn't good at anything else.
Right.
So I
Sports?
thought, okay, no.
Music?
No.
Writing?
No. Well,
writing's-
writing in a funny, I guess.
Yeah, but like essays?
No. I wasn't
Did you
good at
read To Kill a
school.
Mockingbird?
I wasn't good at sports.
Did you read To Kill a Mockingbird?
No, I'm kind of against the message.
Can you remember one of your first big like comedy victories?
That's a great
Where the
question.
whole
I remember.
class laughed, or like
yeah.
your parent, like where your dad laughed so hard he was crying, and you're like, I got it.
I remember one time. I don't remember the setup, but I was with my cousins and my uncle, and he was saying he did something old school. This is so vague. I don't remember what he was saying, but the context of it was he was saying he did something in an old-fashioned manner.
Okay.
Maybe he was like, "Oh yeah, I use a flip phone still or something."
Yeah.
And I said something like,
He's roller
do you
skating.
also, I was like, yeah, he was rollerblading. And I said something, I was like, I had quite the tongue on me as a kid.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had quite I was kind of like, snarky.
Yeah.
I was snarky.
Yeah.
I went like, do you also farm your own legumes or something like that? And I got a huge laugh from my cousins.
Farm your own
I said something like
legumes.
that, yeah. I was like, do you also, or maybe not farm, I don't even know. Maybe I said, do you also grow your own legumes? Quite
Legume is
snarky.
how old
Quite
were you?
annoying. I was probably like, middle school.
Yeah. Legume
But
is
I
a
remember
great
being
word.
I liked words. So I think to me I was just like, legume is a funny word. And I think that's what got them. My cousins were laughing and they were like, legumes.
Well, I think that's what starts to happen as your sense of humor develops. You start to find things funny and you're not sure why. And you
Yes.
start to really think about it.
Yes.
Like, why is legume so much funnier than like
beans.
tomato or
Yes.
something like that?
Legumes is just that was a big part of it. I remember that was what I would hone in on a lot.
I do have like
words.
I do have like undefined theories about what makes words funny.
Yeah.
And legume is a great one.
Yeah.
And it's going to become less funny the more I talk about it.
Right.
So I apologize for ruining your story.
Well, I have ideas on why I think legume is funny, so I'm interested
Okay.
to hear yours.
At its simplest, I believe it's funny because it's not too uncommon.
Right. It can't be. You have to.
The more
recognize
uncommon
it.
you get, the less funny it is.
Agreed.
So, like, I think radish would have been just as funny as legume. But it would
Disagree.
not be as. But potato would not have been funny.
Right. That's too
Like
common.
apples would not have been funny.
Yeah.
But legume is right in that thing where most people know what it is.
Right.
They probably don't really
Right.
know how to define it.
Right. It's in the perfect circle
Yeah.
of knowledge. And you're just talking about it from like a knowledge perspective. I think phonetically, the second syllable is hilarious.
It's that ooh.
With the
That long ooh.
Any sort of
Yeah.
Dutch sound is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like any sort of, yeah, oh, that kind of sound. I just
Those
went into a
long vowel
Dutch.
sounds?
Yeah, I find them
Yeah,
funny.
you're really good at dialects.
And that's also, I'm very cultured. And that's also something I think I get from my family. They go, yeah, So legume is kind of, it has a touch of that.
they kind of
Phonetically, it's funny. And then I think you're right. It's also just, people know it just enough, but it's not so basic.
Well, because you remember when kids weren't actually funny, they were just trying to be random.
Yeah.
And so they would say things like monkey and cheese
Pancakes,
and
waffle.
like just random words that they thought were funny. And you're
Yeah.
like, no, you know what's funny? Feldspar. That's a funny word.
For sure.
Yeah, because we
The
all know
specificity, too.
it's like a mineral or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no one knows what it is.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
So like, it's if someone shows you their like engagement ring, you go, nice, that feldspar.
Right.
They'll have to stop and think for a second, going like, oh, that's probably like cubic zirconium or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, no. But if I said
You know, it's
shale,
another-
shale is too
It's
pedestrian.
true. Another one that is a funny sound phonetically, and I think it also is in this. People know what it is, but kind of don't. Plutonium. Funny word to me.
It's got that really almost like childlike scientific sound to it.
Yes.
It's like something Dexter would say from
Yes,
Dexter's Lab.
it's like it's entry level science word. Plutonium. I just love it. When was the first time you realized you were funny?
I think the first time I consciously sought out to make people laugh in like a manufactured way of
Yeah.
like, I'm going to seek comedy
Yes.
was I was in grade 6, and first of all, my teacher's name was Miss Zarpalon.
Incredible, yeah.
Incredible.
She sounds like she could be related to Superman.
She actually might have been Greek. Zarpalon?
Zarpalon? I couldn't even tell. That doesn't sound like anything
really
from
sound
this
like
earth. It
even
sounds
this-
like an alien name.
It sounds like an alternate dimension name. She was a good teacher. But
Zarpalon.
we were supposed to be working on our creative writing assignments.
Yeah.
And everybody was talking. And she got really fed up. And she was like, enough. I just hit this microphone. She said, enough. If you're not going to work in class, you can do it tonight at home.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Now you get to do homework instead of just working quietly. And everyone's like, what? And I was like, all right, I got to do this tonight. I knew I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it. And I also thought, how funny would it be if I just wrote the dumbest story I could come up with? The dumbest thing in the world. And then, so my punishment assignment was going to be kind of like, I'm going to make it really idiotic.
Smart.
Almost as
Genius.
sticking it to Miss
Right.
Zarpalon.
Right, so you kind of had a rebellious streak to your humor.
It was a bit rebellious.
You're sort of like Lenny Bruce.
I was in many ways the Lenny Bruce of North York.
Yeah.
So I wrote the story, and it was completely moronic. I went through, and anytime there was an adjective,
Yeah.
I did the whole right-click synonyms and would just pick an even more ridiculous word for it. Some of them didn't even make sense. I drew a cover page.
Yeah.
It's about a boy and his pet hippopotamus.
So far, it doesn't sound ridiculous or moronic or stupid to me at all.
It was actually really heartwarming. It was really dumb. But
It taught
Here's what
everyone how
happened.
to share. Yeah.
it taught us how to share our hippopotami with people.
Yeah.
I got to school, and my best friend did the same thing. He also wrote the world's dumbest story as fast as possible to make me laugh. And we sat on a bench, much like
Incredible.
you and I right now.
Incredible.
Third
wow,
touch.
full circle. And this is when we reveal it was me.
You know what? I'm actually
went to
going to
school
see this guy
together.
this afternoon.
Wow.
That's how important he is to me.
Wow.
After I drop you off, I'm going to see him. I'm seeing my two best friends today, Callum.
Yeah. And you're not actually dropping me off. That was just for the cameras to make yourself look good.
Yeah,
So
no, I always
okay,
offer
yeah.
a ride to my guests. But it was the fact that we both had the same idea,
Yeah.
which is, this doesn't matter. Let's just make each other laugh. And we sat on a bench and read them to each other, crying.
So
we were
pure.
laughing so hard.
Wow.
We couldn't believe we were going to hand these things
Yeah.
in. My favorite part of his story, I remember, he had his character fell down the stairs, and then you turned the page, and it was just diagonally.
Incredible.
So it was like 40 A's diagonally.
It's a visually falling down the
which
stairs.
meant he did A, held the space bar,
Wow.
tap, tap, A, and he went all the way down.
It's
Anyways,
almost so stupid that it's becoming like E.E. Cummings now. It's like experimental poetry.
in a way.
Yeah.
And then we both got like A++ on it. I still have mine.
You got she liked
She
it.
graded them, and she loved it. And then I took that character and wrote like 10 more stories.
Incredible.
And I would read them to my family at like Thanksgiving
Yeah.
or whatever. And just my dad still talks about these ridiculous stories. But that was the first time that I was like, hold on, I just got in trouble, but I'm going to use it as an opportunity to just make my friend laugh.
Yeah.
And it sort of started a lifelong obsession with like writing,
Yeah.
with comedy.
Wow. So this is the origin, this story.
That would
You
that
should
would be
track
my
down this
origin.
teacher
And still
and
to
go,
this,
this is all because of you.
it's all
Look what
because of
you've
you, Zarp.
created.
Hey, Zarpy, this is because of you. I think just to this
Zarpy.
day, I still wish that Peter Alexandropoulos went to my school. I definitely found that after I like got a real like girlfriend and stuff like that, I did not feel the need to try to be funny
Interesting.
to strangers.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good.
Because it's kind
I
of
got it. I got the best thing
validation.
I could ever get out of trying to be funny, which was a woman to like me.
Right.
And so, like, were you a?
But it's true. You know what's interesting is it's true. Oftentimes, part of why you like being funny is validation.
Yeah.
Which then, obviously, when you're in high school, validation from like girls.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get that in high school. This was like
But I mean,
in my
that
20s.
can be a motivating factor.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because this was pre any sort of sexual awakening that I still wanted to be funny. Because my sexual awakening still hasn't happened. I'm waiting on it.
I think John Goodman, by the way, might be top 5 greatest actors in history.
Wow.
In terms of what he can do.
I'm putting him up there.
He's
Him,
just amazing. He's never been even a little bit bad in anything he's ever been in.
And this is when we circle back to Fred Flintstone because he played Fred Flintstone.
And
that was the one time I was okay with a what is
a
it?
non-Paleolithic.
That was the one time I accepted it and I didn't boycott the film because
Yes,
John
I
Goodman
did.
can do it.
I did let
Perfect
it slide.
casting. He seems like Fred Flintstone.
He does. And, jokes aside, you watch that movie and you're like, even in the Flintstones, this guy is doing something that I think if they just cast someone else based on their appearance to be like Fred Flintstone would not have done.
Yeah.
He's doing so much in that movie. I actually think the Flintstones is the best live action adaptation
Right.
of a cartoon.
It's
of
incredible.
anything ever. From like
I thought you were about to go, it's top 5 films of all time. And I'm like, everything's just in your top 5. Chris, yeah.
No, but I mean,
John
seriously.
Goodman's top 5 actor, Flintstones is top 5 movie.
Name what's
I'm like,
another?
you just love the Flintstones.
John
John Goodman's in my top 5.
Yeah, Alan
Bar-
Reed, Henry
Who plays
Corden,
Barney Rubble again? Who plays Barney? Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
No, that
Yeah.
movie's the casting's incredible. Rick Moranis as Barney. Is that his name? Not
Barney
Barney.
Rubble.
Barney Rubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the production
Holy
design.
cow!
The
The way they did the house.
Jim Henson's Creature Shop doing all the puppetry and
How is there
No.
not a Flintstones amusement park?
there must be.
That would be incredible.
Is there? Would that
You know,
be
there's like the
Universal
Harry Potter,
Studios?
Wizarding
Yeah.
World of Harry. Do a Flintstones
Bedrock.
one. Oh my God!
If you can go to Bedrock and ride the
How
dinosaur
is there not
coaster,
a Bedrock themed hotel? Like
that would be amazing.
the world needs more Flintstones.
Where
in
your
it.
key card is like a lizard,
Yeah, it's like an actual live lizard.
and then every time you put in the slot, it goes, "Take it easy."
It's like a lizard that knows a code, so it types in the code.
That's how it scans as you hold it up, and he goes.
You're not allowed to look.
What do you want your legacy to be?
Wow. This pod will be my legacy.
This isn't a podcast.
Sorry.
Don't
okay.
ever say that again.
This interview.
Yeah.
How are you defining this?
I don't know.
It's a moment. This moment.
This moment.
I want my legacy to be great question. Do you know what your answer is? While I think of mine?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what would you want your legacy to be?
I want people to think of me the way that you think of Peter Alexandropoulos.
Mentor.
I want to, like, spiritually, I want to be the kid that pulls people into the bathroom and says, live your dream.
That's incredible. It's true. There's not enough of that. There's not enough of that.
The only reason I'm doing this show is because
That's
I
kinda
want
what you're
other people
doing.
to know about my friends that are funny.
This is like some Peter Alexandropoulos behavior. I think I want my legacy to be just not, I'm so self-involved, to be honest. And I'm trying to be less of that. And I want my legacy to be someone who was curious about other people, not present, listening, and not in his own head. And
Not present?
No, sorry. I didn't frame that. I want to be not present, ever. I want to
yeah.
be in my own head.
Yes.
No, I want to be remembered as someone that was curious about other people and when with people, it felt like, wow, this is what he cares about the most right now is this moment, rather than being in my head, because I'm not that. I'm so in my head, and
That's what makes you a good
so that's what I
comedian,
want to
though.
work on.
Your curiosity is what makes you such a good stand-up.
Thank you.
Is because you look at the world around you, with curiosity.
Right.
You then are present on stage,
Thank you.
pouring out your mind.
See, and now you just did a Peter Alexandropoulos moment. You're living your legacy.
This was nice.
This was nice. Very fun.